Getting justice for Sam is going to take more effort than it originally appeared. You didn't anticipate his killer being protected by a cult filled with giant unkillable bugs. But she is. And if you're going to get to her, you're going to need to find a way around or through those bugs. After a taste of the belonging that the Universal Brotherhood offered, the sordid surroundings of the Seamstresses Union feel more like home than ever. Oh boy. Cherry Bomb is swamped with customers, but when she catches a glimpse of you, she gets up on her tiptoes to talk to you over their heads. Hey, Ghost, what's going on? Hey, Cherry, listen, we need to talk about Shane. Shane? What about Shane? It's not good, Cherry. He looks you in the eye. Just tell me straight, Ghost. I'm a Baron's girl. Shane's dead. I can't tell you anything else right now. It's too dangerous. But I thought you should know. My God, Shane. She looks at her customers and down at the bar top for a long moment before finally composing herself. Thanks for letting me know. Maybe we'll talk later. She continues processing the information. Then she remembers something. Oh hey, Johnny Clean asked me to flag you down the minute I saw you. Said he's got someone who wants to talk to you. He sounded a little freaked out about it. He's waiting for you downstairs. Johnny Clean freaked out? Okay, I'll talk to him. The wind is out of her sails. Yeah, that'd be a whizzer. What's up, Coyote? Coyote's face is pale and her voice is low, shaky. What the heck was that back there, man? Just what the frag was that? Bugs. Giant fragging bugs. And Sam's sister is their leader. If I didn't see it, there is no way I'd believe it. Giant, unkillable bugs. She shudders, shakes it off. Fine, whatever. I want that woman dead now more than ever. If you go after her again, you think of me, okay? I'll be around, locked and loaded. Will do. Okay, later. The Bartlett. Oh, May, you looking to hire the best for some common rabble? The best, of course. You got it. Look up Nephilim Network next time you're hiring. You won't be sorry. What's the story behind the Nephilim Network? Need to know, chummer. And you don't need to know. What's your story? It's your usual classic story for the ages. Hometown boy does good, joins an elite squad, then boom. Boom is a technical term for an explosion. Get blown up, got hurt real bad, and now I have these shiny legs. I'd do it all again. Obviously, I'd try to miss the bomb. Now I'm here, running the best darn elite merc unit out there. How'd you get involved in the Seamstresses Union? Oh, you know how it is. There was a girl and a gun and a back against the wall. You might say, me and this place, we were made for each other. I ain't gonna tell you more than that, Ome. That's all I wanted to know. Why is there like a diamond right there for her? Mr. Johnson. I don't recognize that name. The man sizes you up as you approach. His carefully groomed hair and the shine on his shoes seems out of place for the Barons. Hey, you're looking for work? I got a little something if you're up for it. It's a milk run. In my experience, it's never a milk run. He grins, exposing a set of unnaturally white teeth. Don't worry, this one's as straightforward as they come. The job's a simple extraction. The people I represent are interested in acquiring the talents of a scientist named Sada. Unfortunately, Mr. Sada is currently engaged with Renraku, which means he's engaged for life. That doesn't sit well with the people I represent. They see it as a subversion of the free market. Sounds straightforward enough if the price is right. You'll be compensated fairly, don't worry. But the job has to be done now. Renraku's shipping Sada out of Seattle in the morning for some sort of overseas research. Tonight, he's being kept at a hidden research facility out here in the Barrens, just a couple of miles from here. I hear they've been bringing in unmarked shipment for weeks now, thinking that nobody notices. We don't care about any of that. We just want Sada before he's out of our reach. The place should be lightly guarded, probably rent-a-cops. Get in, grab Sada, and get out. In exchange, I'm authorized to remit 9,000 nuyen in payment. He fixes you with a hard stare. I am, however, not authorized to negotiate. I'm in. Let's see the nuyen. We pay on delivery, friend. That's how it always works. I'll send the lab's location to your PDA. Hire a team and head there right away. Liberate Sada and deliver him to my employers. They'll have a car waiting outside the lab when you're done. Once Mr. Sada's on his way, meet me back here for payment. Obi. Yo, guy, have we met? You look familiar. He does look familiar, doesn't he? I meet a lot of people, no problem. You need some brain benders, right? I got some of that Merc stuff. Freakers, taxi drivers, you know. Let me see what you got. Okay. I don't trust you, dog. Talk to Mr. Kluwe. You alright, Ghost? I'll live, Mr. Kluwe. Thanks. Heard you made trouble with the Universal Brotherhood. Stirred up a hornet's nest, you might say. People are starting to say there is some dark dreck going down in those chapter houses, like they're taking advantage of the poor folk who go there looking for help. I gotta say, that makes my blood boil. It's bad enough that the government labels half the population as probationary citizens. We don't need more people preying on the most defenseless members of society. And I hate to bring race into it, but it's a fact that a good number of people who go to the Brotherhood for help are metas like me. But what options do we have? Do you realize that it would take an act of Congress to grant me full citizenship? And they have yet to do it once. Wars are started more easily than a meta gets a sin in this country. So it's no wonder we turn to people like the Brotherhood who claim to listen to our woes and speak on our behalf. He catches himself, takes a breath, and visibly calms. Sorry, I just know some folks who went to the Brotherhood for these very reasons. I might have ended up there myself, if Miss Kubota hadn't taken me in. Whatever's going on in there, I trust you'll put an end to it one way or another. You can count on it. Go get 'em, sir. Hello, stranger. I'm busy right now, so I hope you've got something worth my time. How about a list of every politician the Universal Brotherhood has bribed to date? Here we go. I could certainly find someone interested in that information. We'll take some legwork to verify the veracity of such a list. About 2,000. Brackhaven's not on the list. We both know how much he'd pay. Good senses, chummer. Alright, I'll give you 3,000. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Bark, 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 bark. Yeah. The magic dealer's area is abuzz with chaotic activity as you watch the contents of a dozen boxes fly through the air. The articles land on Algernon's table in some elaborate sorting scheme while the man himself casually sits reading a magazine from the previous century. Welcome, Ghost. Is there anything I might provide to make your life easier, or perhaps to make another's more difficult? Ever hear of a bug spirit or a bug shaman, Algernon? The elf's face curls in a grimace. I'm sorry, I find the very thought repugnant. You must understand, a shaman does not follow the literal incarnation of his totem. One who pledges himself to cat does not drink milk from a saucer or claw the drapes. Instead, a shaman follows the ideals of his totem. Dog is less a canine and more a symbol of loyalty. Coyote is less a scavenger and more a trickster. Well, you can understand why I find the idea of an insect totem so foreign. To what quality would a shaman aspire in such a case? A chill visibly runs through him. Please, let us speak of more pleasant things, perhaps commerce. See what you got. Powerbolt 3. Let's see, I don't really have that much money to hire a crew. Not good. Not good. Haste 4. Costs 3 AP. But it grants 2 AP. Let's see. Set 5 heavy cover. Anyone that enters takes 10 HP and 1 AP damage. An area spell that increases the cost of magic by 1 AP. Increases the target's AP cost for all actions by 2. Interesting. Flow 3. Yeah, shaman abilities just aren't that interesting, you know? Oh, this costs 2 AP. Let's see, so... Haste 4 is a very... I don't think I'm going to get Haste 4. I mean, yes, it is mega good. Well, but then again, like, my character is really not doing all that much. I don't know. We'll see. Got any new clothes? Yep, you've got new clothes. Spellcasting willpower. Intelligence 2. Spirit summoning and spirit control. Nothing for charisma. A little suspicious. Well, actually, do I have anything I want to sell? Nothing worth a whole lot. Get rid of air barrier or fire barrier. Very minor thing. Now we've got some new pistols. Hmm. This guy doesn't sell anything that I want. Get rid of you. That med kit in there. Quick save. Primo Mercs. Why is Coyote cost something? Doesn't make any sense. I could choose, you know, take it out of my pay. And even if I choose Coyote, I can't afford anybody else. Man, where's a brother get paid, man? Nice. Sell that. I'll power bolt in that. We're never going to use them. That's basically it. I ain't working for nobody anymore, so I don't have any money. Okay, so with Coyote, I can afford... Oh, these guys are pretty cheap. Probably because they have terrible gear. I am curious why some of them are more expensive than others. Let's do this job, get some money. You leave Touristville behind to make your way to the Barrens proper, exiting civilization as you know it. With each step, the little order that still exists falls away, taken over by anarchy in its purest form. All semblance of government oversight, corporate domination, even media influence disappears, leaving an urban feral landscape of bleak desperation. Yet hidden in this wreckage of a suburb, Renraku Computer Systems has hidden some sort of R&D research lab, probably to take advantage of some old tech left after the Chiowace nuclear power plant meltdown or the crash that decimated the computer industry in 29. You find your way into the lab. The place has definitely seen better days. No security systems are online. No security systems are online. Greet you. I guess to greet you. Not a typo. Just the ones made of meat. Maybe you can help a scientist make a life change. Alrighty. Coyote, you've got some stuff. Oh, you've got a level 3 there. Oh, okay. See you, dog. Wait. Where's your shotgun? What? Oh. Apparently that's a shotgun. I've been pressing Alt. Oh. Alrighty. Okay, that didn't work the way I thought it would. We'll use you first. door might be open now. Go check real quick. Nope. It's closed. Oops. I meant to click Overwatch. Alright, well that sucks. That sucks a lot. What kind of spells you got? I wasn't even paying attention to any of that stuff. I don't know if we need to do that just yet. Okay, well, that sucks. That is so disgusting. Oh, she probably had a grenade, yeah. Beautiful. Good work, everyone. This terminal has been left unlocked with root access. Dig through the files. There are some log files that were recently accessed in an encrypted research database. We got the shipment of the sentries in the Shanxi today. 8 of them, all told. They're all medicated daily with a sedative that prevents their gaze from affecting us, and they don't try to escape or bite equipment either. We'll have to keep adjusting the doses so that we can get valuable combat data out of them. Having something this deadly in the lab always gets me on edge. One wrong dose, one wrong dose of those meds, and someone will lose an arm. That, or the guys upstairs will just lock the doors and let the darn things eat us. The awakened security entries were varying condition when they arrived. Their general health is noted below. Alright, so yeah, if I definitely play this again, I'm gonna be like a melee decker. Week 2 of the reaction test trials finished today. Several of the subjects have an uncanny intelligence and have had no problem solving logic puzzles ahead of schedule. Subject 4 continues to be the standout performer in these experiments. Her sensory reaction time and the problem-solving skills, that of chimpanzees. Our benefactors will be pleased if we can begin a breeding program based on her specific traits. I have already taken a sample of her DNA in advance of beginning the live combat trials, just in case something goes wrong. The Awakened Security Sentries project... the reading is hard. The Awakened Security Sentries project has reached final testing stages. Preliminary human experiments will begin within the next 6 months. I have already discussed the matter with the tier. Another reload. It's free. I wonder if I could have gone in there. The smell hits you like a fist, the tang of blood, the funk of animal fowl, and something else, something wrong. Nobody injured. Oh, look at that. There's a thing right there. Gonna go right here. One shot can hit adjacents. Free range. Huh. Yeah, let's go grab that. Then walk back. Oh, what is that? Subject 1. Oh, dang. They were overwatched. Let's see here. I gotta sneeze. That's a passive. get better guns. Oh, died just like that. But I can bring him back. Take that, suckers! Yeah. Really don't want to expose myself here. That crit. Alright, there's no more. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna give you a haste. And nobody needs healing. Just reactivate this. Oh, she's out of ammo. We only get 2 shots, so we might as well go with this. Uh-oh. You morons just shot up a Renraku research lab. You hear of Renraku? I like this one. I'm gonna go with this one. This is just a job to me, Merlin. You beat my price and you live. You have a fragging herd, or I have a fragging herd of basilisks, idiot. You're gonna need a lot more guys. And she gets stopped right there because of the dialogue. That's a little obnoxious. It's a little far. Got him. Let's see. We'll take the chances with this. Thick, nasty crit. Come on. There you go. Okay. Whatever these things are. 60 HP. Alright. Got 2 AP left. Alright, bring the ruckus me. Wanted to get that AP damage in. What, does reloading take 2 turns for him or something? Move you up. Gonna keep you back here. You're going to haste you. Any whelps? Fall for my trap card. I'll shoot you behind the cover I made for you. Just don't want to give up, do you? Oh, all of my lightning barrier went away. Let's bring it back. Haste. You. Loot it. Somehow you don't see him. Okay. Well, nothing of note here. Just gotta wait for that to happen. There's a locked door right there. Quick save. Scientist looks absolutely bewildered. Who are you? Why are you doing this? You're making a career change, buddy. Career change? What do you mean? Wait, you're from As Technology, aren't you? I told them I wasn't interested in working for them. Well, whoever sent me is definitely interested in you. Well, that's it? You're just gonna hand me over to them? Jesus. These people, listen to me, whoever you are. I know I'm a wage slave, I get it. But I shouldn't be a real slave, should I? All you're doing is transplanting me from one corp to another so I can be an employee for life. Shouldn't I have some say about it? Of course you have something to say about it. You can beat their price. How much are they paying you? 15,000. I can't beat that. Renraku froze all my personal funds while I'm here for security. All I have on me is 5,000. Let me go and it's yours. Nah, you're coming with me. Knock him out and drag him behind you. Sorry, it's a dog-eat-dog world out there. We Shadowrunners. We try to survive. 5,000 ain't gonna give me nothing. Getting justice for Sam is gonna take more effort than it originally appeared. You didn't anticipate his killer being protected by a cult filled with giant unkillable bugs. I think I read that. Yeah, I already read that. Here you go, Mr. Johnson. A data. Well, that's disappointing. My people tell me you delivered the package. Yep, and that wasn't a milk run. Well, that's why you get paid the big bucks. Here's a cred stick. You'll find the appropriate compensation is all there. It was a pleasure doing business with you. Right. Let's go downstairs. What time is it? 12 o'clock? Quick save. Oh. I do want... this is going to be too expensive. I think I need 6 ranged combat. That's 11. Yeah, this is gonna take too much. Way too much investment. I guess I'm sticking with the guns I got. Johnny is hunched over his desk, idly fiddling with a cyber deck. He seems preoccupied. He looks up when you approach, eyes narrowed. Been making new friends out there. Yep, that's me, the friendly type. He frowns. Apparently so. You seem to have made a new friend in the Matrix, at least. He calls himself Baron Samedi. He's been asking about you on Shadowlands. He has a pretty distinctive icon, skull face, with a top hat. I can't tell you what he wants, but the guy seems pretty serious. I wouldn't ignore this if I were you. Deckers have a way of making people's lives miserable if they're so inclined. This Baron character, what do you know about him? Johnny's janitor persona is gone, replaced by something colder, more dangerous. I did some checking, but I didn't get much because he's new on the scene. He's no Wilson, though. Got a rep as a Drek hot wire boy from what I hear. Never rides along with physical entry teams, though. Purely remote work. Samedi, like the voodoo spirit? Yeah, that's the one. He sits at the crossroads of the living and the dead. Think that has any significance? I've been around a long time, and I've seen a lot of avatars run around the tricks. A lot of them. You ask me, it's just some guy trying to look scary to make a name for himself. Think of it as personal branding. How long has he been looking for me? He's been spamming Shadowlands for the last hour, I'd say. He's new on the scene, but everyone's talking about him. Even the hottest deckers like Dodger are saying he's a force to be reckoned with. Guess he's not the patient type. Something I should know? Could be. I'll tell you after I talk to him. What's Shadowlands? That's where the Shadow community goes to talk about anything shadowy. Who's planning what projects, who's hiring, which corp is screwing which, anything that affects Shadowrunners and how they make money. It's where I'd go if I could pick up any dirt about you. Know anything about giant magic indestructible bugs? Is that a joke? No, I saw one underneath the Universal Brotherhood an hour ago. Bigger than a troll. What do you mean indestructible? As in I couldn't kill it? Whatever it is you've gotten into, Ghost, you're in deep. Or you're in it deep. From what I hear, the Brotherhood has members in high places, government, corps, law enforcement. You be careful, chummer. Up top, I need to talk to the Baron. Okay, you let me know when you're ready, and I'll let you hitch a ride into the Matrix again. I've already set up a portal to the Shadowlands. I'm ready now. Let's do this. You taking no gear with you, dog? What's wrong with you? Could be a trap. Could be a trap. Doesn't look Shadowlandsy. Bonsoir, mon ami. I am pleased that we can have a semi-private conversation. You must be careful with tour guides like your friend Johnny, though. You cannot trust everyone you meet in the Matrix. Pleasure to meet you, Baron. You seem very intent on tracking me, or talking to me. Samedi wishes to thank you for saving Mary Louise, from the Universal Brotherhood. The girl is quite precious. If harm were to come to her, he does not know what he would do. He also offers you his help. The insects you encountered, they are something, no? Something dark. To ignore them would be folly. There is much at stake. Samedi knows you are after this woman, Jessica Watts, for your own reasons. He can help you get to this woman and defeat her bugs. And hypothetically, how would we do that? The job will not be simple, nor will it be straightforward, but Samedi can guarantee it will be dangerous. Telestrian Industries has been working for 2 years on a formula codenamed Aegis. They are working with another corporation, a foreign corporation, to refine it. This is their 3rd attempt to get it right, and they believe they have. Manufacturing began several months ago. Hey, Soki Noir? Welcome back. Unfortunately, their manufacturing plant in the Columbia Valley was recently blown up. It could have been corporate espionage, or it could have been something else. This is unknown. What is known is that a large sample of the formula survived. Sounds like something that might be worth a lot of Nuyen. Oh, it is worth a great deal, mon ami. A great deal. You see, it kills bugs. Big ones. Like the ones you met at the Universal Brotherhood. If you want to go back there and bring the Watts woman to justice, you'll need Aegis. And as it happens, Samedi knows where the last sample of Aegis is being kept, hence the job at hand. We are going to break into the Telestrian Industries' primary operations office complex here in Seattle. Aegis will be somewhere within that building. We will find the Aegis sample and liberate it for ourselves. Why not just let Telestrian take care of it? Sounds like they're already halfway there. Telestrian? Do not talk to me of Telestrian. He is an executive, a businessman. Do you know what his reaction was when he learned of the insect threat? He called a meeting. He and his associates will be debating action forever. So, will you do this thing? Will you ally with Baron Samedi? This one's a little bit tough. They give me a lot of options, but I would really like to get paid, because I need money. I'm gonna do it. Do I look like a charity to you? This is a job, and I get paid for taking jobs. There are giant insects resting beneath Seattle. They cannot be killed. Do you know what insects do? Better than anything, they multiply, and they consume. But if that does not sway you, then perhaps you must be spoken to in a different language. Samedi is a technomancer. He turns thought into reality. Complete this operation, and he will transfer 50,000 Nuyen into the account of your choosing. You are a mercenary, and mercenaries get paid, yes? Now will you do it? We ain't gonna get greedy. 50,000 Nuyen? That's a language I understand. You've got yourself a runner. You have the heart of a true mercenary. There is purity in that, I suppose. Oh, gave me some money. Excellent. So glad you have seen reason. The Baron is transferring a portion of your feed to your account now to help you assemble your team. The rest will be payable upon the successful retrieval of the sample. Telestrian keeps Project Aegis information on a private local network. It cannot be accessed from the outside through the Matrix. You must jack into it from within the office or the office complex. Therefore, you must bring a Decker with you. This is vital. What about you? You're not coming with? Samedi will be a part of this evening's events, but must remain remote. He will keep all of Seattle law enforcement and off-duty Telestrian security away while you locate the information we need from inside. And how do I get inside? The Baron will handle that as well. Telestrian guards will be rerouted throughout the building. With the right timing, no one will even know you're there. But of course, even Baron Samedi cannot anticipate all possibilities. So tonight, you must use your contacts to hire a team and travel to the Telestrian office complex downtown. You will be contacted again when you have gained entrance. What's over here? Nothing. It's a little awkward there. Johnny whistles a long, slow whistle. Holy crap. Telestrian Industries. You've hit the big time, chum. You're gonna need a serious Decker for this one. Fortunately for you, I know one of the best. That means you, right? He sighs. No, I'm not an inside man anymore. My running days are over. There's an elf who owes me a favor. He goes by Dodger. You may have heard of him. He's one of the best Deckers in Seattle, and this is me saying it. I'll get you his contact information. You know him by the way he talks. He's like a darn Charlie Dickens novel. Alright, you know what? I can afford some new spells. Yep. Although, even though I can afford some new spells, I can't really cast new spells. We are gonna buy those though. This one seems pretty good. Pretty good. We'll just take those. We're gonna get rid of air barrier. We're gonna put in haste 4. That's saved during an NPC turn. What? For once, Dr. Castle is not utterly absorbed in her work. In fact, she seems to have set aside whatever she's doing to give you her full attention. Perhaps word has spread about what you've already faced and what is still to come. I'm glad to see you're all right, Ghost. I was afraid they'd be carting you back to me in pieces. I don't suppose it would do me any good to suggest early retirement, or at the very least, that you might delay whatever is coming along, or coming long enough for you to get a decent night's sleep and a full meal. I never knew you cared, Doc. Who said I do? A good cash cow like you only comes around every so often, but you're no good to me dead. Oh, but who am I kidding? I know your type all too well. Words of caution have little worth, and words of prohibition only make you more eager to throw yourself into the fire. You're like children that way. So fine, do what you will. Just tell me what I can do to keep you alive that much longer.